good. I love how I thought I was gonna be able to like answer questions having this little thing on my face. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariaagloriaa. For those of you guys who don't know, for those of you guys who do know that my name is Mariaagloriaa, that's honestly good for you. Good memory and good job. I make videos here on YouTube. I am a content creator. I am a mom. I am a member of the 27-year-olds club, and I'm a Capricorn. So all good things. My brows look amazing today, by the way. Anyways, I am here to help you become the one of your dreams. It's what I love to do here on YouTube. It's what I love to do just in my life. It's what keeps me going, I guess I should say. And I do this little thing here on my channel where you guys send me subjects and I give you guys my opinions on them. It could be something as kind of, I guess, small as shorts with jersey shirts. I don't even know what that means. Or oral sex, which I'm all about. But just to show you guys, like, we got range here. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys haven't seen videos like this before, I have one already, you know, backlogged. If you guys want to go check that out, go ahead and make yourself comfortable because these videos are usually pretty long. And yeah, grab yourself a cup of tea. I'm drinking this Zen Curcumin from this. It's really good. I really like it, and it's mango flavored and it has turmeric. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the eyes just because I don't want any of these eyeshadows to fall on my foundation. So there's that. All right, somebody says woman's pants without pockets. Stupid. Jail. Cancel them. Honestly, like, what's even the point? I don't like them. I mean, jeans have a couple of jobs to do. First of all, cover my legs, be jeans, be comfortable, okay? Don't be uncomfortable, that's rude. And 3, hold my shit, dude. Just carry my stuff. My phone, my chapstick, if I need it. My coins, I get a lot of coins, okay? I pay with cash for a lot of stuff. I get a lot of change. Have the things for the things. Sorry guys, my lips are literally on fire. Is 18 or 19 too young to get married? Okay, so here's the thing. So I got married the first time when I was literally like freshly 18 years old. I turned 18 in January. January cap, the best, you know? And I got married, I think July or June, no, one of those months of later that same exact year. And for those of you guys who don't know my story, she did end up getting divorced. So yeah, I would say I was very young. I was too young to get married. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was kind of also chasing adulthood and freedom and all that. And I was going about it the very wrong way. And I want to tell you guys, absolutely yes, 100%, 18 and 19, too young to get married. According to my story, you're doomed to fail. But here's the thing. My sister also got married at 18 years old, and she has been married for 20 plus years. And she's very happy, and her marriage is a marriage that I look up to, and it's a really great example of what a relationship should be and what a healthy relationship should look like. And while she'll tell you like, yeah, I kind of wish I had more of my youth to have experience, you know, I didn't really get to have a lot of the things that I would have had, but she does have like the love of her life. That's pretty amazing, and that's a pretty big deal. So I think it depends on the person, guys. I really do, because I hear stories of 40-year-olds getting married and literally like divorcing 6 months later, and it's one of those things that I don't think it's a one-size-fits-all question. I just don't. But that's just where I stand. Also, I am going to be using a bunch of makeup that I have yet to open. A bunch of this stuff is either PR or stuff that I've purchased, but most of them is PR. If I have purchased it myself, I will let you know. For my eyeballs, however, we are going to go ahead and use the ColourPop Feather and Tide collection. They actually sent me this whole collection in PR. This video isn't sponsored by ColourPop in any way, but I just like to disclose that. And also shout out to ColourPop for like always including me in your PRs. Like I love it, and I thank you, and I love you. So I'm going to go ahead and just get down and dirty with some eye shadow. I also got these caviar eye colors from Laura Mercier. You guys know I love me some Laura Mercier. So I'm going to go ahead and actually check these out before I make a decision on what I'm really going to do with my eyeball, because I love caviar sticks, guys. I love them. Hot Wings Flats or drums? You guys, I didn't know this was such a controversial topic until I worked at a restaurant, and people would literally get mad that we didn't offer just the flats or just the drumstick options. Like, people got like big mad and like big loud, and I was big scared. I'm a drumstick person. Like, the little drumsticks, those are my go-to, guys. I like those. And I know that that's probably like gonna be a very controversial thing or whatever, but I do. I really do. I prefer the drums. Always have. Probably always will. This is part of their Rose Gold collection. This one is called Wild Rose. Oh, Lord. This is the one. Tips for weight loss. You guys, tips for weight loss. You guys, drink water. Drink water. Stay active. Stay as active as you possibly can. Know your body type. Set goals. And know that you will never out-exercise a bad diet. I don't care who you are. You can be killing yourself all day, every day at the gym. But if you're not eating correctly, you're not feeding your body what your body needs. And if you're literally just feeding it junk and you're like, yo, I'm killing myself at the gym. I go to the gym for like 3+ hours a day and I'm still not seeing the results I want. But you go home and you eat pizzas, donuts, Taco Bell, iced coffees, all that junk, you guys, you're not gonna get the body of your dreams by eating crap. It's just not gonna happen. I will say also, one of the biggest things that have helped me when I'm trying to lose weight, and I'm not really ever somebody who's trying to like lose weight. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bronze one, by the way, because that's real pretty. I'm never somebody who's actually trying to lose weight because I'm relatively pretty small, and I'm honestly like around the body size that I want and the body type that I want all the time. When I see that I'm like getting a little bit too heavy, when I'm getting to the point where I'm like, yo, calm down, because I personally like to be at a certain weight. And if I'm either like 5 to 10 pounds above that, like I just don't feel myself and I feel sluggish and I don't have energy. So I definitely have my comfortable weight. So when I get to that point where I'm like, hey, I kind of want to like lose weight, I just tell myself, eat healthier, go on longer walks, be a little bit more active. If you're gonna go to Walmart, park the car literally as far as you can, so you know you have to make a long walk to the store. Walk to the store, walk through the store, you know, get your metabolism going there, but also have to walk my ass back. So I'm forced to kind of make those long walks regardless, and I just eat healthier and I don't really think about it. I don't obsess about it. If I were to obsess about it, I feel like people who are always like weighing themselves every single day, trying clothes on every single day, like really like worrying themselves so much, you guys, I feel like you don't lose weight that way because you stress yourself out. And when you're stressed, you don't lose weight. Your body almost goes into survival mode and is like, I need to retain every calorie I can. So just don't think about it too much. Don't stress about it. Know that you're doing the right thing by being a little more active, watching what you eat a little bit more, doing all those things. You really don't have to really stress about it. This is a pretty palette. I like how we're kind of like sticking in one kind of theme. I'm gonna go ahead and use High Flying just to play. Hot all year around or snow all year round? If I had to choose, guys, like gun to my head, had to choose, I don't like being cold. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like being cold. But I would still choose snow all year round, because if it's cold, you guys, I'm so okay with just wearing my crew necks and wearing my oversized flannels and just being warm. Like, I'm okay with that because I like that. And I can always choose to layer more, layer less, depending on if I want to feel a little bit more chilly. You know what I mean? I definitely don't want to be sweaty all year round. I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't like being hot. Like, I don't like being hot. It does take a lot for me to be hot because I am somebody who's cold most of the time, but I definitely wouldn't choose that. But if I had to choose, guys, if I really had to choose, I would just say none of them. And there's a reason why the fall time and the springtime are my favorite times of the year, guys. That is because I don't like the extreme months. I just don't. I would rather it be kind of cold but kind of warm here and there, and that's what spring and the fall time gives me. Like, the fall here in California, we don't get that traditional like really orange foliage fall, but the weather is really, really, really nice. And in Northern California, we definitely get it way more than in Southern California. We get those autumn skies, the trees do turn colors, and even though it does get a little, you know, like nippier outside, it's definitely still warm. And the spring is the exact same way. I was so upset that my maternity leave, where my mom wouldn't let me go outside because I had just given birth, and my mom literally kept me almost in bed and indoors for 4 to 6 weeks, was May. And And May is my favorite month other than October to be outside and like the best weather to dress for, in my opinion. I love it. I love it so much. And I really like this Super Shock shadow. This is Bubbly by ColourPop. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use Kiss from a Rose right here. Oof, that is so pretty. Honestly, like, I love me. I really do. To prime my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Makeup Geek Skin Brilliance Face Elixir. Makeup Geek is a brand that you guys, if you guys have been following me, really dope on you guys, really appreciate it. They love me, like that brand really loves me. They've been very supportive of my channel and I love them. Love their eyeshadows, love Marlena, love all the things, yo. So when I hear facial elixir, I hear like a primer. So I hope I'm using this correctly. But like honestly guys, I don't know. But I will say, it's giving me like a really nice radiant dewy look, which I like. Pero like I like it. Your opinion on Marvel. The movies, honestly guys, I mean, I'm okay with it. I am, because I feel like they kind of went with the whole story and they knew what they were doing from beginning to end. And now they're just kind of filling in the stories in between, which I'm okay with. It's not like Fast and the Furious, who really doesn't know when to fucking end their shit, okay? They keep killing people off and then bringing people back. Apparently some guy named Han died and then they brought him back in the latest installment. Who the fuck? I thought The Walking Dead was a TV show and I thought that shit was over. Like, why? But Marvel movies I'm okay with. I actually am okay with them. I have always been like a little geek when it comes to Marvel movies. Like, I really like them. And I was always a fan of Spider-Man as a kid. I really enjoyed the Avengers when they came around. Like, I used to watch the Fantastic Four with my mom. So it's the hair flip, ma. I'm not mad at them. I'm really not. Sushi, I love it. Honestly, give me some right now. That actually sounds like the best meal to have right now, because you know how sushi's kind of cold and it's really hot outside. Like, I'm sweating out of every crevice. And it's not a pretty sight, guys. I'm leaking. What's your opinion on One Direction? Literally none. I don't care. I've never been a boy band girl, guys. I was never, you know, a hoe for the Joe Bros. I was never, you know, a hussy for the lip syncs or in syncs or whatever. And One Direction, I don't care what direction they go. They could fall off the face of the earth, which for somebody asking, no, I don't think the earth is flat. But I mean, do you? And I wouldn't care. They're not my thing, okay? Like, do I think, you know, they have some bops? Honestly, no, not even. Like, I don't. I think solo, they have some bops. By the way, I'm using this brand new Makeup Geek brush, which is really good. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely giving me very full coverage vibes with this. And I'm using the Catrice foundation. This foundation I bought myself and you guys have already seen me kind of talk about it. I know that we left off on a negative Nancy review kind of about it, but you guys, I also had to give it another shot. Like, I have to be more fair with this foundation because we tried this foundation with the world's worst primer. I just can't leave things like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and stipple it on, guys. It's getting so hot and I don't have the patience to do this with a brush. I mean, it is a good brush. We gotta do this little number. We gotta speed things up. We gotta Fast and the Furious. Breakfast for dinner. Oh, yes, 100%. Like, when you got a good breakfast, when a breakfast hits hard and it smacks and you are wanting that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, honey, there is no shame in that game. You know how many times I've literally gone to IHOP at 8 o'clock at night and gotten pancakes? Like 5, okay? Have I ever been ashamed any of those 5 times? No, okay? I'm all for it. Especially like really good pancake. Like, that's just breakfast for dinner and it's bomb. And I'm for it and I like it. And you know what? I'm about to have a sushi breakfast mukbang. Not really, because that sounds gross, but in my mind that sounded better. Are you the jealous type? If so, how do you deal with your jealousy? I'm gonna go ahead and preface this whole question and answer with, I'm absolutely irrevocably not even a little bit close to being the jealous type. It's just not my thing, guys. I really don't get jealous. I don't care. The thing is, when people say, oh, I'm the jealous type. Oh, I don't like that. I'm the jealous type. No. But I'm the jealous type. But like, also, I don't know if you heard me. I'm the jealous type, okay? I get jealous. I'm sorry, but like, I get jealous. No, I don't hear that you're jealous. I don't hear that you get jealous. I hear that you are incredibly insecure. And I mean this with nothing but love, BBG. But you gotta work on that. And you gotta work on you. I don't hear I get jealous. I hear I'm very insecure and I think you're gonna leave me for somebody else. But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. No, you can't, because I'm not. I'm not wrong. I think jealousy only shows up when you're insecure. Have I had moments where I've been insecure? Oh, 100%. Baby girl, yes, okay? Baby, that is not even a conversation. Of course I've had moments when I've been insecure. 1000%. It happens and that's normal. And I'm okay to talk about that. If you are ready to talk about your insecurities, handle them and beat those bitches to the ground. Like, I'm here for you, mom. I'ma square up, you know, when you want me to. When it comes to your insecurities, baby girl, like, it's on site. But you gotta get to the point where you know it's that. Like, you know you're insecure and you can't control other people and you can't blame other people for those insecurities. I know this question came, and actually somebody asked if I get jealous of my boyfriend talking to other girls, or do I get jealous that my boyfriend gets so much attention? No, especially if it's from other girls. I know that's what your question was alluding to. No. Why? Because I'm very secure in myself. Honey, I know what I bring to the table. I know it's so cliche to say, but cliches are cliches for a reason. I know what I bring to the table, so I'm definitely not afraid to eat alone. I know that what I provide is the best that I can do. If somebody's gonna cheat on me, they're just gonna do it, guys. Like, let's get that very square and straight away and make sure that that is clear in our heads. Whether you are following them all day long, like literally on their case, being very distrusting, looking through their phones, snooping, asking them where you been, why you got all this change in your wallet, like, I don't know, X cosa, you guys, they're just gonna cheat. They're gonna do it. Trust me. I've been at the other end, and I was that girl that was once, I'm not even gonna say the jealous type. I was just plain insecure. I was very insecure, and I was that girl that like obsessed over like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to them? And I wish I would have known this then, but I definitely am so grateful that I know now and that I go this course now. But they're just gonna do it, is what I was trying to get at, you guys. They're just going to do it. And I realized after I lived through that experience that I was never going to be that girl again, because almost I feel like you literally, what you feel in life is what you manifest. So if you are fearing that somebody's going to cheat on you or doing wrong, even if they don't, you are going to start seeing every little thing through that negative of a filter. Every time he comes home late, that's what your mind is gonna allude to. Every time he has a suspicious receipt in their freaking pant pocket, you're gonna think that that's happening. Every time he turns his head, you're gonna think that he's looking at somebody else. It's just a filter that you're gonna start seeing through no matter what, because it is what you are manifesting. It is what you are believing. It is the reality that you are creating. And I've told you guys multiple times, baby girl, you create your life. If you think that you are a jealous girl, then hell yeah, you're going to be a jealous girl. And hell yeah, you are going to struggle a lot with relationships and struggle a lot with being happy and finding happiness within yourself. Every time that I get insecure, every time that I get jealous, is because I know I'm insecure. Something's bothering me. Let me tackle that before it really gets in the way of my relationship. One thing I learned pretty early on is that when you love somebody, you really gotta love them to the point, and this is gonna sound so backward, to the point to where they literally feel free to do whatever they want to do. I know that sounds so weird, but let me walk you through it. What I mean by that is you have to love somebody so much and let them know, hey, you have all the freedom in the world to do whatever you want, because I'm never gonna stop you. I told my man, I'm in a relationship with you, I trust you, I love you, I want you to feel like you have all the freedom you have in the world, so that I know that you are with me because you choose to be with me. Not because you are forced, not because you feel tied down, not because you feel like you have to. Shoot me in the head before I'm ever in a relationship with somebody who feels like they have to be loyal to me, who feels like that's a thing they just have to do. No, it's a thing that they choose to do. And what a wonderful feeling to know that somebody's just choosing you because they want to, not because somebody's forcing them to. Like, I know my man is choosing me every day because he wants to, not because I'm making him, not because I'm checking up on him, not because I'm waiting for him to mess up. I honestly have so much trust in my man. I can put him in a room full of naked women and I know he wouldn't do anything. And that's the trust you have to have in somebody. And I know that because he's chosen me repeatedly over and over again, and he's never given me a reason to distrust him. So honest to God, guys, like, why would I? And why would I choose to be in a relationship with a grown-ass man and choose to babysit him? Who's got the time? Like, baby girl, who? Do you think I have the time to be following around a man and be looking through their phone when I could be doing better things with my life? No. Like, what? Why? I don't understand. Some girls, some people, period, get in relationships with people knowing that they can trust them, but they just tell themselves, no, if I just keep my eye on them, if I just, follow them, if I keep up with them Twitter fingers, the snooping phalanges, I'm gonna be fine. Like, I'm gonna keep them in check. Wow, who the fuck? Ma'am, who has the energy? Why? I will never understand. I just have better things to do. Why even get in a relationship with anybody if I know I'm not gonna trust them? Like, that just doesn't make any... It doesn't make any sense, okay? What I did with my hands just now, which was stupid, that made more sense than me getting in a relationship with somebody who I know I'm just not gonna trust. Like, why? I trust my mans. I'm not the jealous type. If I ever feel a little bit of jealousy, I tackle that in within myself and I tell myself, hey, what's going on with you, boo? Why aren't you feeling your best self? And it's not that I think I'm cocky. It's not that I think I'm all that I think I'm, the baddest bitch out there. But I know that this man is in a relationship with me for a reason. So you just gotta value and be grateful for that. Also, it doesn't blow my mind because it is very common and it does happen. Like, I understand that insecurities, like, that's a thing that you really do gotta tackle with time and self-confidence and self-esteem, all that. But if you think that your man is gonna leave you because of this, and this, when he got into a relationship with you, knowing you were this, and this, why are you also fighting that in yourself? If you feel that you need to lose weight, then baby girl, that's on you. That is your decision. You choose to do that and do it for yourself. If you feel that you are not pretty enough or getting ready enough, then baby girl, you do that and you do that for yourself. The right person is going to come and appreciate that. The right person is literally going to come for you, at you, and chase you no matter what, and will literally drink your bathwater for just being you. And you also have to value yourself. Like, you're also doing yourself such a disservice when you say that you are the jealous type. You are also discrediting you of so many amazing things that I know you are. And you are going to the lowest vibration and being ashamed and not honoring you. And that's horrible. That is not okay in my mind. So, no, to answer your question, I'm not the jealous type. I feel like if this was more taught, if this was more normalized, then there would be a lot less divorce. I feel like relationships would be a lot stronger. I know what I gave you guys is a weird concept, that you gotta love somebody so much that they literally feel the freedom to do whatever. But you do. You really do. I don't remember how the saying goes, but my mom used to always tell me, like, leave your man alone in a room full of women and see what happens when you're not there. Like, just give him the opportunity. I haven't even had to give my man the opportunity, because literally when we're together and even when we're not together, I know how much he talks about me. I know how much he talks me up. I know the respect that he has for me. When we're together and I see how he is always around me, he's always holding me, he's never ever paid attention to anybody else in that way. He's never disrespected me like that, and not once has he done that. So why would I ever put that on him, knowing that he's not that character? You also have to really trust somebody. That's what getting in a relationship is trusting somebody. It's trusting them and always giving them the benefit of the doubt until they prove you otherwise. And if they do prove you otherwise, then baby girl, that's not something you have to take against you, and that's not a switch for you to be the insecure type. I mean, unless you really let it control you like that, which nothing should ever have that power over who you are. Just say, hey, you weren't the one for me. Move on to the next, and don't take that baggage with you. Give them a clear shot. I promise you, when you really understand you gotta love somebody until they feel completely free, is when you're gonna feel the most loved in a relationship. Because like I said, I let my man completely do whatever he wants. And who does he always come back to? Whose bed is he sleeping in every single night? Who is he calling in his love, his wife? Who? And he does that because he chooses it, not because I force him to. I'm never gonna ever force anybody to be with me if they really don't want to. Can kick rocks. Like I said, I know the value I bring to the table. I love myself. I might not be that one. I might not be perfect, but I know that I'm perfect for the right one, so I'm not gonna change. I know that was a long-winded response, and I know I probably didn't make sense to a lot of you guys, but I promise you, like, it will make sense to you when you find the right one, when you find the person that really values you. You're gonna see why being that, I'm not even gonna say jealous, why being that insecure girl does not serve you. I feel like the best thing you can do in a relationship is let that person literally do whatever they want. And if you catch them slipping and sliding and doing things like cheating, like flirting, like doing all those things, then baby girl, they just did you a favor. They just showed you exactly what you don't want. So exit out of that relationship. Piece yourself out. Throw up them deuces and walk your pretty little self out of that situation, out of that relationship. That's somebody you really don't want. And you get in a relationship to be a girlfriend. You get in a relationship to be a wife. You don't get in a relationship to be a babysitter, to be a grown-ass person's mother. You don't. You get in a relationship to be valued, to have that partnership, to have that somebody. I don't understand the women who are like, no, like, I'm gonna put a fucking tracker on this man. Like, who has the energy? Who has the time? I didn't get in a relationship to babysit somebody. I'm sorry. And if you feel you don't feel loved unless I'm the jealous type, then that's some insecurity that you also gotta handle within you. Because I think that's also super toxic and super disgusting, that whole mentality of like, if you don't get jealous over me, then how do I know you really love me? Next, I'm gonna go ahead and use the bronzer slash contour from this Pixie palette, which honestly guys, I love. This is the Pixie times Promise little sculpting palette. I love this little hugger so much. I hope you guys understand that, because I know a lot of you guys are feeling attacked out there. Oh, I know it. Honey, I've had this conversation with people and literally have lost friendships because I spit the way I spit and I talk the way I talk. And I'm passionate about, you know, this situation, and I'm not trying to sound like a know-it-all and like I'm all knowing about this kind of stuff, but I really have also gone through life. You guys, I've experienced a lot of lessons, and I'm not going to call them mistakes. I'm going to call them lessons. I've gone through a lot of those in my time. And I'm grateful for each and every one because I've learned a thing or two, and I know now that I live with so much peace. And you really do live with so much peace once you again give yourself that grace of putting yourself first, honoring yourself, and following those relationships and investing in those people who you know are good, who don't have to cause you to feel like you have to be the insecure type or the jealous type or whatever. You have to learn to honor yourself, and that really does come with life and with age. But I really hope you guys don't have to go through the heartache or the lessons like I did. That's why I speak so passionately about subjects like these, because I want you guys to know this now without life beating you up to teach it to you. So just know that I mean all this with love. It might not seem like it, but I really do mean it with love. I really am so curious to try these gel liners. I love ColourPop's gel liners. You don't even know. I'm gonna use the pink one because I will love a pop of color right now. Also another opinion. How did you know Brandon was the one? Okay, this isn't an opinions video. This is turning into a Q&A, which it is not, but I will answer this question. I knew Brandon was the one because I realized how much I liked him. And I know that's gonna sound so weird, but I, to this day, guys, some of you guys may be surprised, but I really do like him so much. Like, I just like him. He's just cool. Like, I genuinely like him. And I know that a lot of you guys are like, what? You like him? You're not even saying you love him? That's so mean. You guys, I personally think that liking somebody is so very important. I don't think it's more important as loving somebody, but I will say it's almost as important. Because I have been in relationships where I knew I loved the person. Like, I loved them, I wanted the best for them, and I genuinely like wanted them to have good in life, and I loved them, I really did. But I didn't like them. I didn't want to be around them for too much. I didn't care to hear their opinions. I didn't care to listen to them, and I definitely didn't care to be spending my time with them all the time. By the way, I'm gonna use this Laura Mercier brush in Passion Fruit Blush. I know, I heard myself, fixed it though. I love her blushes so very much. But anyways, where was I? Yeah, I just didn't care to like be around them that much. God, her blushes are so good. I'm also using a Laura Mercier brush to apply my blush with, which is the perfect brush to apply blushes with, BT dubs. Yeah, I just didn't, I don't know guys, I literally didn't care to spend too much time with them. And then when I did, when I would tell myself like, hey, like you're kind of in a relationship with them, go spend some time with them, I didn't like them. Like I didn't like it. I would get bored, I would get annoyed, I would get somewhat irritated, and I just could care less. You know what I mean? I know that sounds horrible, but with Brandon, I think we were just such good friends. I'm also using a highlight from Laura Mercier, BT dubs. This is Rose Glow. I, to this day, still want to do like everything with him. But even when I am apart from him, and we do have our time apart because we are introverts and we do still recharge by ourselves, and I know he needs his time just as much as I need time by myself as well. When I am apart from him, I miss him, and I think of all the things that we're gonna do together, and I get so excited to be with him, and I get so excited to hang out with him and do even the borings. Like I'm so excited to fold laundry with him. I'm so excited to go grocery shopping with him. I'm so excited to like clean up the house with him. And that's how I knew like this is my person. I've always said this, and even when I wasn't like in love with him, I always knew he was my soulmate. I always knew he was my person. He just got me. He understood me in ways and in levels that no other person has. And he genuinely like doesn't have to do anything for me. He doesn't have to make me laugh, although obviously it helps. He doesn't have to even say a word. He's the quiet company I always reached for. He has always been just my person, and I knew he was the one when I realized when he was in LA and we weren't speaking because he was dating another person at the time, and she was the insecure type, and that bitch hated me. And I'm gonna tell you guys that right now, she hated me. She always feared that he was gonna come back to me, and guess what happened? I'm telling you guys, manifesting is true. What you fear is what you will create, because he came back and got me pregnant. Anyways, yeah, when he was in LA, I missed him, and I realized how much I wanted him in my life, and that was also like huge for me, just knowing that I didn't need him. I didn't need him. I don't ever really need of anybody, but I wanted him. And for me to want to be around somebody, my introverted self, me wanting to be around somebody and wanting to the point where I felt like I almost like needed him in my life, that's when I knew like I done fucked up. I needed to go get my soulmate back, and I didn't go get him back. He eventually came back, and he came back at the right time, and everything was perfect, and now we're together. And yeah, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Moving on to the lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Kylie lip kit in Dazzle. Let me look at this lip kit real quick. Actually, that's not that bad. The eyes, they're pinkity drinkity, and I never even put on mascara. Hey, let's do that, Gloria. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Big Bad Lash from Revlon, which this is probably my favorite drugstore mascara at the moment. KKW, that's my bitch, has my heart 100%. But this mascara, I don't know if it's because my boo boo Megan Thee Stallion, you know, was the face of it, but this mascara is bomb. It's so good. Somebody put my opinion on having too many pairs of shoes. You guys, I don't want to sound mean in my videos, but you guys really put a bitch on, okay? You really put me in those situations where I don't want to sound mean, but I'm gonna come off mean because that's stupid. That's dumb. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Too many pairs of shoes? What's next, guys? Drinking too much water is bad. Actually, yeah, drinking too much water in a short span of time can be very bad for you. Actually, no, you know what? Yeah, breathing too often, too quick, it makes you dizzy, and then you throw up your Lunchables. Okay, so no, I don't agree. Okay, let's just put it that way. I'm getting a lot on this subject, guys, and this isn't me, okay? This is you guys. I'm just giving my opinions, and you guys are here watching me, so obviously you wanted them. Is oral sex bad? No, not even a little bit. All right, guys, this is the finished look in its entirety. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much to everybody who sent me a thing to give my opinion on. I know that I ranted and I got hot about a couple subjects. It's just what happens here, guys. I'm passionate and I'm Latin. So that should be expected. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the makeup. I'm happy that I did a look with a little bit more color than I'm used to. Usually I do a nude lip, but this color is actually super pretty to be like a softer nude option, but for the summer, if that makes any sense. Like it's a brighter nude, but it's kind of still, it's like I'm baby stepping into like hot colors for the summer. You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? My top 3 products I think have to be the Laura Mercier blushes and the Laura Mercier highlight. Like it's just stunning. I also really like the caviar eye sticks, but that's to be expected. That's my boo Laura. That's my B. And the ColourPop gel eyeliners. I really like those products as well. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for letting me be me. I don't think I talk about that enough, but just the fact that you guys are here. And I mean, I know that all I am is myself. And I think a lot of you guys kind of get that too. But the fact that you guys like accept that and appreciate that and love that and are sticking around for that, I really cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I know that I give the tough love, but it's love at the end of the day. And I just want you guys to know that and hear that and take that home with you. And I want you guys to know one thing, and that is, baby girl, it is crazy what you deserve. And please remember that today and tomorrow, in this second, right now, more than ever, whether it is makeup, skincare, really awesome, you know, lip products for the summer, or this really dope fan from Pop Cosmetics that they sent me. Baby girl, it really is crazy what you deserve. And I'm just here to keep reminding you of that until it is installed in you, like my braid. Anyways, I love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.